Hi, back again with me, Vida Al. In this occasion, to fulfill my final examination task about the implementation of literature in the ELT speaking class. Now, let's get started with an inquiry. Many experts have proposed the definition of speaking. Speaking is a way of message saying ideas, knowledge, and feeling to other people. It is the most important method in which the narrator can state himself with the language. According to Hama, capability to speak fluently by using their knowledge, information, and say it by on the spot. It needs the ability to assist in the management of speaking. It occurs in the real condition and has a little time for planning it. Therefore, the fluency is needed to reach the aim of the conversation. There are 4 abilities in the language activities include speaking. It is essential to express in the communication. Cameron argued that to express meaning, the use of language is needed in speaking, so other people can understand what we say. It indicates that speaking consists of creating systematic verbal utterances to express meaning which will make other people understand what we are saying clearly. Then, it is often impulsive, evolving, open, and open-ended, but it is not totally unpredictable. So, learners have to evaluate their achievement in language learning as equal as the efficiency of their English course rooted in how much they think and they have upgraded in their spoken language proficiency. From the explanation, it can be concluded that a process to express feelings and sharing ideas orally is called speaking. There are some aspects which involve in speaking such as vocabulary building, appropriateness, fluency, and accuracy, so all of aspects above have to be mastered by learners. In foreign language, speaking is very important activity to get information from other people who speak with us. Everyone has to pay attention to details of language because they need to discover the most suitable word and also the correct grammar to express meaning accurately and truthfully. English is divided into 4 skills, which are speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Therefore, speaking is express ideas orally and has an important role in communication. By expressing what is in mind, a speaker can make somebody comprehend things inside their mind. In order to make the others capture and understand what they express using orally, a student should need to pay attention on the signs that should be fulfilled. There are some experts have proposed about definition of speaking. According to Brown, speaking is process to collect the data of information and accepting, produce, and process the data to be valid information and ready to deliver as good communication. Speaking skill is positioned in the first rank of education sector. Speaking is an important part of every day to interact, and most often the first impression of a person is based on their ability to speak fluently and comprehensively. If the speaker dominates these language features, it will be help learners getting successful communication. By again identify 2 elements for speaking skill. There are production skill and interaction skill. In production skill, speaking ability takes place without the time limit, and interaction skill, there is a negotiation between learners. Both skills can help the learners to improve students' speaking ability with easier. Speaking skill must be acquired by both lecturers and students. Speaking skill in this research is the learner's ability to speak, to make a dialogue, to practice in the real discussion for fluent English with a minimum of correct grammar and a range of useful vocabulary which help others to communicate with them. Speaking is the production skill that is included in 2 main categories, accuracy and fluency. Accuracy consists of using vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation through some activity. There are 5 components of speaking: comprehension, grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, and fluency. First, we got comprehension. Comprehension is the way of understanding something. Comprehension also important component in speaking because in conversation with others, we must make them understand in our conversation. Second is grammar. Grammar is study of words, how students use in sentences. Grammar can be described as a principle of rule which can be used to make form of grammatical utterance in the language. In addition, grammar can be defined as a set of rulers which lets us to unit words in a small language into large units. Greenbaum and Nelson. Grammar is important to make sure that the student's ability is correct in oral and written aspect. Third is vocabulary. Vocabulary is necessary for speaking. It can be shown that one of the keys for success communicative is the power of words. Vocabulary is a fundamental building of language learning. Fourth is pronunciation. Pronunciation is one of the important components that a good English speaker used. Pronunciation includes all aspects of speech such as rhythm, phrasing, intonation, articulation, more peripherally, gesture, eye contact, and body language. Also include the segmental features, vowels and consonant, and the intonation patterns. Fifth is fluency. Fluency is the role of good communication. In other words, is the purpose of the students learn to speak. They do not need to spend a lot of time to share the information. They can speak early and easily without many time to think as like that and stop the speak. Some problems which make speaking difficult, such as clustering, means that the not word by easy speech is frazzled. Through such clustering, students can categorize their output both physically and cognitively. Next is redundancy. The orator has a chance to make meaning more understandable through the redundancy of language, and the students can take advantage of the feature of spoken language. Performance variables means that one of the benefits of spoken language is the method of thinking as you converse lets you to obviate a certain number of pauses, corrections, performance, hesitation, and backtracking. Next, learners can be taught how to hesitate and pause. For example, we put certain fillers such as well, like, and etc. in those hesitation phenomena which make the difference between non-native and native speaker. Stress, rhythm, and intonation is the most essential of English pronunciation. Its intonation patterns and stress time rhythm in spoken English express important messages. Next is colloquial language, means that make your students are sensibly well familiar with phrases, idioms, words of colloquial language, and often practice in creating those forms. For the solution for that, we can do interesting activity for students can be got from the teaching speaking. Sometimes it can be bored if the teacher does not use interesting strategy when they explain the material. Bailey in 2005 said that the teacher should know the principle of speaking if they teach foreign language. There are some principles of teaching foreign language. Give the students opportunity to practice English fluency and give motivate, and that making mistake in speaking is natural. Next is provide occasion for the students to talk and making teachers talk limit, making kinds of speaking tasks which can involve student understanding. Difference between foreign language and second language. In foreign language, it does not use target language in daily life. I think that's all from me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you all have a great day.